for coming to this webinar. My name is Tanveer Harun, and today I'm the sales evangelist from this Cyber Limited. And today's webinar, we are going to discuss and present Splunk use case for the enterprise. We'll be presenting 7 use cases during this 45 minutes webinar. Please be advised the webinar will be recorded, and whoever is not able to make will have a copy of the recording. And during the presentation, your audio will be muted. And if you have any question, please put them in the chat box. Your question will be answered by the expert panel. In addition of this, we will have a Q&A session at the end of the presentation. The entire presentation will be at English, but we will be answering your question in Bangla too as well in Q&A session. So today our presenter, he is Mr. Harun Rashid. He is our enterprise security solution architect. Mr. Harun has experience of 12 years in information security. So, Mr. Harun, I think you can start. The floor is all about you.
Thank you for whoever joined in today's webinar. Thank you, Tanveen, for your brief introduction. And I'm really sorry again for this little interruption due to audio issue. And welcome and thank you for everyone for joining this today webinar. So today webinar is Splunk for Enterprise All, powered by Dash Cyber. We are associate a partner in Bangladesh. And as Tanveen mentioned that my name is Harun Rashid. I'm the lead architect for SIEM/SOC and when it comes to the red team and blue team exercise in cybersecurity. So I mostly take care in the security architecture side. So today's presentation is going to be roughly 35 minutes and presentation has been recorded, and people who have missed this today's presentation, they will have recording end of the presentation. So you'll have the opportunity to go over if you miss anything. So brief overview what we do as a Dash Cyber. So we are cybersecurity firm. We plan and architect any cybersecurity solution in Bangladesh and in North America. We just not only plan and architect, we also build a cybersecurity solution, and also we support and operate. So that's our main goal of the business. That's what we do for a living. So today's topic is the Splunk is enterprise for all. So I'm going to start from the Splunk Rapid Adoption Package. So I'll explain to you why is a rapid adoption package and what is this RAP stand for and how this package look like. So after my 10-minute conversation, I'll go overview a little demo for 6 packages, what that mean and what does this stand for. So first of all, why did Splunk create this rapid adoption package? What's the main purpose? So rapid adoption package, the Splunk is the data to everything platform. So once you say data to everything platform, IT, security, DevOps, and business process. Splunk is the data to everything platform designed to help or solve business challenge by bringing data to every question, decision, action. Splunk customer leverage Splunk across IT, security, DevOps, and cross business process. Splunk is the world first data to everything platform and designed to remove barrier between data and action, so that people and business can turn that universe of data into action in real time. When Splunk says everything, we means that we are here to bring every data, every question, every decision, every action. In short, Splunk bring data to every business as a major outcome. So what is Splunk Adoption Package? So this is the simple package provide customer predefined framework of capability coupled with development service, accelerating the time to value from your data. The Splunk main focus in common customer challenge and also have simplified pricing too. So if you can see my screen, you could see that you can start from your laptop to all the way to the big data analytic platform as a Splunk. You can start from Rapid Adoption Package, which is the pre-built dashboard to address common use case, focus key, pain point. Then you can slowly grow up Splunk Platform Plus free app. That's the maturity level. all the way you can say full Splunk capability, which is the Splunk Platform Plus, including premium solution. So the benefit of rapid adoption package is bring you so many things. To accelerate your time to value, you can deploy a Splunk solution or SIM solution is within 5 minutes. If you need to try Splunk, it's pretty easy to install and pretty easy to onboard data to solve immediate pinpoint and simple package and pricing. So what rapid adoption package look like? So it comes with couple of use case. Number one, you get 4x. So what that means, the 4 security use case. There are 9 different rapid adoption package you can choose. 4 related to the security, 5 relating to the IT operation. For security package, this 4 package you see the top is the basic security and monitoring, compliance, insider threat, and advanced threat detection. Customers are free to select any 3 or more package they wish from across 9 different packages, depending on the area you want to address. When you buy rapid adoption package, you can start from 25 GB Splunk cloud license included, which provide the fastest way to deploy Splunk. It's up to me Splunk, and it also means you can benefit for 100% uptime SLA, leveraging your more time to value for data platform. So other than 4 security use case, you see that there's a 5 more security use case or IT operation use case, web management package, application management package, server management package, storage management package. All these use case is today webinar we are going to see in action. What does it mean and how does it work? So here is a basic layout. So if you see that my left side arrow is pointing to the security, it has a use case basic security monitor. So basic security monitor, what does it cover? So it covers brute force detection, malware outbreak. It does basic scanning, endpoint, unclean malware detection. The compliant package goes to access to scope resource. So if you have any predefined compliance a resource you put in place, including PCI DSS, ISO 27, Swift. So you can, everything you can compliance, whatever you have a predefined a boundary of your IT security, you can easily manage those compliance with this package. Then it has also insider threat that cover your flight risk web browsing for internal and external, large web upload, source space high volume DNS traffic, user login with local user credential, and advanced threat detection, which is ATD, the new domain controller authentication, basic Tor, traffic detection, increased number of host logging, and so on and so on. So this is the package. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show in the action that how Splunk that each package is look like. So that was my slide presentation. So after this presentation, obviously you will be given opportunity to ask a question based on what is this. So we'll go one by one. So just give me. So please, Tanvin, confirm me if you guys can see my screen now. So here is a Splunk dashboard, how it looks like based on my slide. So as you can see that we are going to start from advanced threat detection package. So what is the capability? So we have some example here for if I go to local account, so it's coming out. So as you can see that once you onboarded your data, so you can define this Splunk dashboard whatever way you want. So it doesn't have to be so difficult because Splunk has a lot of predefined application, which is you can, if you have a Splunk Enterprise security module, you can build drag and drop this dashboard, or in Dash Cyber, we provide this consultancy service for our customer to build this nice dashboard. For If you wanted to monitor your internal, like if you have a PAM solution, if you wanted to monitor your privilege account, people who's getting this local admin account, you can create a nice dashboard. So if you can see that my dashboard is a new 5 account has been created past week, and that account details, you can go down like what time it has been created and what's the event code, and also the security ID, which is the username, and what's the, and is that username has been changed, or user has changed the password, or user have access to the certain a certain server that you don't recognize. So that will give you this capability to see yourself that what you can do with this local monitoring. Other than this local monitoring, so there's a few other capability that you can do if you want to do basic tour traffic, or let's say I'm going to show another one, Windows event log clearing events. So if you have an internal employee, they have done some sort of a suspicious task, but they don't want to keep the record. So sometimes they delete the Windows event log. So you see that the total event has been cleared 9. But if you see the right side, is going to tell you all the details, that what's the event code and which machine has cleared out these Windows event logs. Because Windows has a event log which is generated by Windows local system. If you monitor, if some user do some sort of suspicious thing, they can delete this Windows log, and for the forensic purpose, when you're trying to get those log, it might not be available for you. So those things you can do. And there's another one, I'll go this package, let's say increase number of host login. So if you have a brute force attack, for example, or the user in accidentally typing couple of times, their password gets locked out, if you give it to your help desk, they can easily identify. And in addition that, the Splunk has a capability, if their username password gets locked out, we can run a threat modeling intelligence and we can unlock it from this same dashboard. You don't have to log into your Windows Active Directory or some Windows Active Directory, whatever LDAP server you have, you can do it from the Splunk dashboard if you integrate this app. So this is one of the capability of the Splunk. Then I will go another one, which is, I'll go basic security monitor package. So what that has capability, let's say if I go host infection. So let's say multiple the host has been infected, sorry, right? So if you have antivirus, it's regardless, it doesn't matter. So if you have antivirus that you have installed, but the antivirus didn't catch the malware, so this host, the end host has been impacted with various virus. You can see that it's show you as a graphical uh, representation here. So it will have a backdoor, there's a Trojan, there's a web reputation also. So now the question is, why do you need this endpoint monitoring? So remember that average, when any system get compromised, average malware can reside in your organization 73 to 75 days. So you don't even know what's this malware doing. It could be the legitimate file. Maybe the attacker is not moving this file, unless if you don't monitor, your antivirus might catch you, but antivirus job is not to monitor your file. Remember that. The antivirus is only responsible to match is given signature. So if antivirus doesn't have an updated signature, so it's not going to catch it. So the attacker can bypass. So for example, if you have a Windows Active Directory, for example, if you want to monitor certain folder, if this folder has integrity lost or somebody tried to modify, your antivirus software will not able to catch, because the antivirus software doesn't have it capacity or capability to monitor your file. It just goes by signature. If XYZ amount match, it will go ahead and catch it for you. If it doesn't match, it's not going to do anything for you. So if you have the host, multiple hosts or host infection, there's another one, basic scanning. So if you go over here, you can see your entire scan. So you can run, if you want to run vulnerability scanning from the central platform, which is the Splunk, that capability also is there. But all the dashboard, all the nice GUI portion that you are watching, this is all you have to define yourself. So the good thing is Splunk also, if you don't know the query language that you have to run to build it. So if you click any of the link over here, so it will take you to the Splunk search criteria, which is, if you can see that I have highlighted. So it will automatically capture for you the where this log is sourcing from. For example, if you say that this log is index equal RDP demo source type Cisco ASA firewall, so it doesn't matter. Cisco ASA firewall, router, switches, Palo Alto, WAF, your proxy, IPS, IDS, pretty much everything will capture in Splunk. So either if you're not super technical, you're running in the SOC center, you can run this dashboard that we offer for customer, we build for customer. You can go by app, or if you know this Splunk SPL language, you can run this query as well. So you have a both option. So let me show you another package. Because of the time constraint, we might not able to get all the package for you. So if you have a IT storage management, so I'm going to go storage management. If you want to monitor specific storage, let's say for example that the most sensitive data type in the storage is the IO, the speed of input and output. So if you wanted to monitor your SAN or NAS as part of IT IOPS or IT operation or NOC center, so you can definitely monitor all your IOPS, how your storage is, how much disk is utilizing. So I'm pretty sure that most of us, we use NMS, the network management system, which is SolarWinds. There's a lot of tools built in. So you can do exactly same a NOC type of work in a Splunk, a storage management. So this is not the this is the, and if you remember my presentation in previously that I have mentioned, there's a 4 security use case and 5 of them IT use case. So storage management is not a security use case. This is part of IT management. So this is optional for you. After that, if you want to Splunk to take care of your NOC and SOC in together, so you can combine this package. If you take this rapid adoption package, so you have a both option. So I have seen that there's a few other people has been joined for a banking industry, but I wanted to take them in another use case, which is the ATM monitoring. Recently, you guys probably heard of, there's a lot of uh, suspicious activities going on in local office, local Dhaka and some sub-region area. That there's a lot of suspicious activity going on. You don't even know what's going on your ATM machine. So we created another app to present it. This today webinar is called ATM monitoring. So if you have a 1,000 ATM ATM machine in throughout the Dhaka or Rajshahi, right? So you can bring up all your ATM data into Splunk, and you can look at that, how beautiful it is. You can take a look every single thing in 360 degrees in a single dashboard. So let me walk you through what you can see. If you have ATM machine like Dhaka, let's say for 1,000 from your bank, you can see how many incidents this ATM machine has generated. So if I wanted to go, let's say if I am a CIO or CTO, I want to know, or chief financial officer, I want to know the total ATM machine usage during, let's say this, the 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 13, all the way to the 24-hour. If I have any suspicious activity, so I create another macro over here. We can see this dashboard. So you see the total fraud transaction is 84. The verified fraud amount is a dollar amount, $399,700. Total ATM machine that you cover, 119. And ATM suspect skimming is 20. And return card is 140. So if you have an ATM machine, if you don't know what's going on behind the wire in your ATM machine, we can collect all the data from ATM machine, and we can put the predefined search criteria to see all the ATM machine data. Even we can bring up this live ATM suspicious attack. So let me explain to you how does it work. So if you have let's say the group of people trying to do the ATM hijacking, if same person is trying to withdraw money from different location, let's say one guy is at Dhaka, let's say for Gulistan branch. Another one is a Mirpur branch. It's the same group of people. They're trying to withdraw money in the same time. So in the red color, you see that is bubbling up over here. It's resurfacing every single corner. We can tell why this thing is happening in the same time. That shouldn't be happen. If you have any individual, they are withdrawing like tremendous amount of money. Let's say this individual user, Lee Grobar or Jack Lewis, you can tell specific people. I mean, I could have, suddenly I wanted to withdraw $10,000, but if I do simultaneously 10 different places, that's not the normal case. It's a red flag for me. So if you have a like, if you are a bank, a CFO, or in security head, if he wants to see that, hey, why this ATM machine has such a significant high transaction, this user could have been come to the branch office. Why he's going uh, to the ATM machine to withdraw uh, such a big amount of money? That's your early indication of compromise. So definitely then you can right away, you can track it. What's the location of ATM machine? How much money is left? What's the IP address? You can, you can surveillance right away. But if you don't have a right SIM, tools in your ATM machine place, there's no way you will get what you see in the screen. So good thing is a always Splunk win when it comes to the financial and any other industry also, because the Splunk has almost 1700 app. So as soon as you're dumping all your syslog data, your SNMP data, your web server log data, your ATM machine data, Splunk has an app is normalized based on the application, based on the network device that is sending, is normalize the data, and you can build all these dashboard without coding anything. You don't have to code anything behind the scene. It's just drag and drop. You just have to know the logic. How do you want? So this is, we just created for the demo purpose from the CSV file. We just collected from the internet, but it's not a real ATM machine fraud. We just made it for ourselves for the demo purpose. So, and if you see the data set in this ATM machine, how we build it is pretty much is predefined CSV file. So if you wanted to start as a demo, your ATM machine, how is looked at, you can download your ATM machine data, right? And if you wanted to upload to the Splunk, and Splunk will give you the ability to make a dashboard like that, and you see yourself how your ATM machine are performing. So if you have a last 24-hour data, just get the CSV and dump into the Splunk and make this dashboard. If you're not capable of the dashboard, we have a consultant. They can do behalf of you, and just see yourself what Splunk can do for you. So that's sort of my presentation for ATM machine use case and couple of other use case. So we are going to stop this recording and we'll take your Q&A. But after this Q&A, if you're not getting all the question that you wants to ask us, you can always email to us info@cyber.com, or you can call us, or you can visit our office anytime. So I will let all the audience to ask any question you have based on the Splunk. What's the different anything? So I'll let everybody to speak. So in order to ask me the question, please, you have to unmute yourself and please speak out. Or if somebody they don't want to talk, that's okay, but you can dump also question in the Q&A session.